Today we will talk about 10 best WWE wrestlers so far in 2023. So make sure to watch the full video. 2023 has been quite a noteworthy year for WWE, with an ongoing sale of the company and some big PPVs overseas which have all delivered in a major way. There have been quite a few standout names this year, all of whom are battling to be considered the best wrestler of the year. 10. Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio gets some criticism for his in-ring work. And to be fair, he is a great way off many of the polished and experienced names on the roster. However, he has more than made up for it with his character work this year. He is a heat magnet, getting the largest boos out of perhaps anyone on the entire roster. His feud with his father Rey Mysterio was brilliant, and their WrestleMania match was a blast. Things have been a little slow after that, but he is still one of the best chicken poo heels on the roster. Mysterio's heat has gotten bigger ever since his NXT North American title win too. 9. Rey Mysterio. Even though there was some belief that Rey Mysterio may hang up the boots this year, he has gotten a new surge of life, which has made him look 10 years younger. Mysterio's feud with his son Dominic got fans on his side in a huge way, and his formation of the new El Duo has been fun. His involvement in the Bad Bunny feud was good, and he has looked very sharp inside the ropes in 2023. He has helped elevate the likes of the Judgment Day and Santos Escobar too. Mysterio would get his hands on championship gold once again, winning the United States title. 8. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch's involvement in the women's division this year has been hugely important, with her helping to keep the division afloat in non-title feuds, something which has been a rarity in recent years. Feuds with Bayley and Trish Stratus have been pivotal to keeping the undercard of the women's division relevant, and she has, especially in the Stratus feud, found her edge once again as a babyface. A recent win of the NXT Women's World title had gotten gold back around her waist too. 7. Brock Lesnar. Despite being considered a part-timer, Brock Lesnar has certainly put in a shift compared to his usual schedule in 2023. This year, Lesnar has competed at every single PPV thus far, putting in some great performances too. His match against Bobby Lashley was short but fun. He helped to make Omos look great at WrestleMania, and he has put his all into a feud with Cody Rhodes when he may have otherwise put in less effort to some of his storylines and matches in the past. Despite an ever-rising age, Lesnar looks in tip-top condition. 6. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has been the star of the Judgment Day faction since it began, and her dominance in 2023 has been a great sight to behold. She started things off by winning the Royal Rumble from the number 1 position before going on to defeat Charlotte Flair in a Match of the Year contender at WrestleMania 39. Her reign as Women's World Champion has been incredibly dominant thus far, with decisive wins over Natalya and Zelina Vega, all the while putting in a great shift from a character perspective. 5. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has become one of the most over babyfaces in WWE for quite some time. His return and victory at the Royal Rumble event were great, and fans were rallying behind him in a big-time WrestleMania main event against Roman Reigns. Even an occasionally so-so feud with Lesnar hasn't seen his popularity dwindle, with him still getting huge reactions from the fans and putting in great performances both on the mic and in the ring. He would even receive a big rub as Lesnar shook his hand. 4. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has fired on all cylinders in 2023, being one of the best from charisma and connection to the audience perspective, whilst also still proving himself to be one of the best in-ring performers on the planet. He was phenomenal inside the Elimination Chamber. His match against Logan Paul at WrestleMania was sports entertainment brilliance, and he became the first winner of the new World Heavyweight Championship too. He has put in a big shift as a workhorse champion, working hard to make the title mean something. 3. The Bloodline. It is only fair to include all members of the Bloodline in one entry, as without one another, they wouldn't have had such a huge year. The Usos and Roman Reigns both main-evented individual nights of WrestleMania, and they also broke records with title reigns too. Their storyline has continued to be a major highlight on WWE programming, with it still feeling like a cut above any other story in professional wrestling today. all members have had a chance to shine in 2023. Despite Reigns having a part-time schedule, he oozes class and main event stardom when he is on screen. The storyline might have petered out a bit, but it doesn't change the fact that 2023 has still been great for the faction. 2. Gunther. Gunther's first half of 2023 has carried on in the same manner. He feels an unbeatable champion who is playing his role to perfection. His record-breaking Intercontinental Championship reign has seen yet another Match of the Year candidate. This time as WrestleMania 39 against both Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, and he has carried on from that with some strong momentum and star power. Not to mention his record-breaking longest time ever spent in a 30-person Royal Rumble performance too. Gunther's reign has continued to impress, and he feels like a major star. 1. Sami Zayn. There has been no one better in WWE than Sami Zayn in 2023, even with an underwhelming few months. He entered the year as the most over star on the roster, and his turning on Roman Reigns kicked the year off with an all-time great moment. He has main-evented Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania, and Night of Champions in big-time title matches, and even became one of the few to score a victory over Roman Reigns, albeit in a tag team match. He has been simply untouchable this year. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.